Every soul faces two choices every single day, fear or love. Fear disconnects us from God. Love brings us back to Him. Shifting from fear to love is not just a positive habit. It is a divine journey. A journey that opens our hearts, aligns us with God, and raises the vibration of the entire world. Let us first understand fear. Why do we live in fear? Fear comes when we forget our true identity, that we are children of God, created in His image, protected by His love. Fear shows up in many forms. The worry of not having enough, the anxiety of being rejected, the stress of trying to control everything, the pressure to be accepted by others, the fear of failure, of loss, of change, and even of death. Fear whispers, "You are alone, you are powerless, you are not enough." But these whispers are illusions. Because the truth is this: God never created us to live in fear. Fear is not part of His design. Fear is only the shadow of forgetting His presence. The moment we remember Him, fear begins to dissolve. Now let us look at love. Across all faiths and scriptures, we find one timeless truth: God is love. When we live in love, we live in alignment with God's will. Love is not just romance, not just affection. Love is divine energy. Love is the heartbeat of God flowing through creation. To live in love means to see the divine spark in every soul. It means choosing compassion over judgment. It means trusting God's plan, even in uncertainty. It means giving freely without expecting anything in return. Love says you are never alone. God walks with you. Every moment is guided. And here is the mystery: living in love is not weakness. It is the greatest strength, because it flows from the source of all creation. Fear shrinks the heart. Love expands it. Fear blinds. Love illuminates. So how can we make this shift in our everyday lives? First, pray before reacting. When fear rises in your mind, pause. Don't rush. Take a breath and say silently, "God, guide me. What would love do here?" Even a small prayer can change the direction of your heart. Second, trust in divine protection. Fear says, "What if I fail?" Love, rooted in God, says, "If He is with me, who can be against me?" Remember always that you are held in His care. Third, practice forgiveness. Fear holds grudges. Love forgives. Forgiveness is not weakness. It is handing your burden to God and letting His peace flow through you. When you forgive, you are not excusing what happened. You are freeing your own soul. Fourth, gratitude. Fear focuses on what is missing. Love gives thanks for what is present. Begin your day with gratitude. Thank God for your breath, your health, your family, the food you eat, the roof above your head. Gratitude opens the door to more blessings and connects you with divine abundance. Fifth, see God in everyone. Fear judges. Love recognizes. Every person you meet is God's child, carrying His light within. When you look into the eyes of another human being, remind yourself, here too lives God. Even a smile, a kind word, or patience with others becomes an act of worship. Sixth, surrender control. Fear wants to control every outcome. Love trusts God's timing. When we let go and say, "Lord, your will be done," we experience freedom. Because we realize it is not our plans that keep us safe, but His grace. Seventh, spread kindness. Fear makes us compete, compare, and divide. Love makes us share, unite, and uplift. A small act of kindness, a prayer for someone, a helping hand, a word of encouragement, creates ripples far beyond what we can see. These are not complicated steps. They are small daily choices. And each choice opens your heart more and more to God's presence. When one person shifts from fear to love, the world around them changes. Fear divides nations. Love unites them. Fear creates war. Love builds peace. Fear closes hearts. Love opens them. Every time you choose love, you become an instrument of God's work on earth. You may not even realize it, but your energy lifts your family, your community, and even the consciousness of humanity. Think of this: When light shines in a room, shadows disappear. In the same way, when love enters, fear loses its power. This is how the world transforms, not by force, but by love flowing through millions of hearts, one choice at a time. So here is your invitation. The next time you feel fear, pause, breathe deeply, and ask, what would God want me to do here? What would love do here? That one question can change everything. It can heal relationships. It can bring peace to your mind. It can transform your entire life. Fear is only the shadow. Love is God's light. And when light enters, shadows disappear. God is love. Choosing love is choosing God.